What's up guys, here's Sonia, and today I've got a brand new video for you guys, and it's a little bit of a tutorial for the people who use the HD PVR2 gaming edition. And you're probably wondering, why am I doing a tutorial, since my channel wanders around the concept of having gaming news and gameplays, and this is the main thing that I do on my channel. But I just thought I'll help out the community a little bit, because what has been happening is that people have been trying to record gameplay for their laptop. Now, as you can see on the screen here, How Powered Computer Works actually made a tutorial for this, but they made it for the PC. Now, as you can see here, they've got like 2 HDMI ports, and for the laptop you don't have that, and people still to this date do not know how to do this. And I only just recently figured out how to do this, so I decided that I'll make a tutorial for this. So as you can see here, I'm actually running the hauppaugehowto application, which you can download via the support of HD PVR2. You find a download link, as you can see here, where it says downloads or beta. They've actually got a new beta for the hauppaugehowto, which apparently allows you to stream to YouTube, which is something that's pretty epic. But anyway, that's out of the topic here. So what you're gonna do, the first thing, let's talk about the setup. Now, the setup, all you're gonna need is an HDMI cable from the HDMI in of your HD PVR2 to your laptop. You're also going to need the USB cable from your HD PVR2 to the laptop, and the power cable is going to go from the HD PVR2 to your socket. Now, notice how I'm not using the HDMI out here. This is because I'm not actually I don't actually want the screen to be projected onto a monitor or something like that. So we're just going to use the HDMI in for this. So just like the Xbox, except without the HDMI out. So the first things first, as you can see, this is running, as I said this before. Or actually, let's get started with this first of all. And the thing is, you're gonna need to set the video input to HDMI and the audio input to HDMI as well, if you want the audio to pass through the HDMI. If you have something like, I don't know, a component or RCA or something like that for the PC, I do not know how to do that. I only know how to pass through the HDMI. But anyways, this video will be able to help you with how to actually record the screen if you have the RCA component cables or something like that. So first up, you're gonna right-click your screen, and just anywhere on your screen basically, and go on screen resolution. As you can see here, this gizmo pops up right here, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna select multiple monitors. For you, it will have something that says HD PVR2, but you do have the options for you to have multiple monitors, and the resolution is the best part and is the most important, because if you mess this up, it's not going to work at all. So let me explain this as easy as possible. So if you scroll the way to the bottom here, I can go over here and I can show you the resolution that has been described by hauppaugehowto Computer Works, and it only works in 1920 by 1080, or you can also use it in 1280 by 720. So these are the only two resolutions you can use. You cannot use anything else. So let's say I'm in a good mood today and I want to change to, let's say, 1280 by 768. That is not going to work. So I'm just going to quickly click cancel there, so I don't mess up the HDPR2 as it is recording. So for me, the resolution, the highest for me is 280 by 720, which will be actually recognized. I do not have 1980 by or something like that to 1080p. Orientation is not actually important, so we can leave that out, and you're gonna need to duplicate these displays under multiple displays. Now, this is the thing that's been happening in this screen. As you can see here, it's sort of like going in and repeating all over and over again. This has been suggested by hauppaugehowto Computer Works themselves, so I suggest you do that as well. Now, you might not have all these options, like let's say 320 by 200. So I'm going to show you just a quick way how to do this. You can go to advanced settings. Now, first off, you're going to touch the adapter mode here really quick, and then we're going to move on to the Intel graphics media, because that's going to be important as well. So you're gonna click list all modes here really quick, and you're gonna get all the list of modes that you can have for your laptop. Now mine, you see, is 1366 by 768. That's not going to work. So you're going to set it to 1280 by 720, and it's going to be 60 hertz. So if you have anything higher than that, I mean, if you have 1980 or something like that, or 1920 actually, oops, 1920 by 1080p. Then that's even better, because you're gonna get full screen and in better resolution. So I've already have this selected, so I don't want to confuse my HD PVR2. But anyway, I'm just gonna click OK. And next up, you're going to go to Intel graphics. And the thing that you're mostly interested in here is the refresh rate, and it's going to be set to 60p hertz. If you have something else, I don't know, you must change it to 60 hertz, otherwise this whole thing is not going to work. So you're going to click OK, and then for you, you're going to apply, but I've already done this before, so I'm just going to hit OK. So you should have something like this on your screen, or not, at least not the wallpaper, but you should have at least a screen that you can see that it's actually working, instead of a blank screen for you. So that should be cleared out. So next up, I'm going to move on to the sound. Now the sound, let's say you want to record the in-game sound. As you can see, for me, it's set to HD PVR2. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna right click on the sound icon right here, and then you're gonna click on playback devices. Now on the playback devices, as you can see, I've set the HDFR2 to be the default. Now let me explain this really quickly. If you set the speakers to be the default, then it's not going to work. The HDPVR2 is not going to be able to record that. Now, but what happens, something that's funny about this is that you can actually hear the sounds, but the HDPVR2 will not be able to record it. While if you set the HDPVR2 to be the default, it will actually record the sound, but you won't be able to hear it. So that's a bit messed up, but you must set this as the default, so that the HDPVR2 as the default playback device. So that should be running okay. You should be hearing sounds. And one more thing that I forgot to mention, please just mute this, because what's going to happen is it's going to echo like over the time, and it's not going to be really good in your videos. So if someone is I don't know, like singing or something like that in a video, then it's going to echo all over the time, and it's not going to be very good. So let's say you want to play a game. Now that's something that's pretty important here, since you like to record gameplay. When you actually record gameplay, let's actually start with Ghost Recon here online. When you actually play a game, the screen is actually going to shrink in the video afterwards. So as you play it right now, it's going to be full screen for you. But as afterwards in the video, after you've let's say finished recording, it's going to be a lot smaller. This is because of the resolution inside the game. Now I do not recommend changing the resolution inside the game, because simply it might mess up the HDPVR2, and it might get confused there for a little bit. But anyway, it should be fine if you do change that. So we're gonna start a game here really quick. Now as you can notice, I'm running out of battery, so we should be really quick with this. And I hope this works for you guys as well. If you have any problems, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will gladly help you with that. So here I'm just waiting for Ghost Recon Online, and if you haven't tried this game, it's really awesome, and it's so much fun. Halo 2 for me doesn't really work, so I'm just gonna go with Ghost Recon. And Modern Warfare 2 is not gonna be that great either, so let's just go with Ghost Recon right here. And it should start working actually for you guys. So I'm just checking if everything is going correctly. So remember this: HDMI video input and HDMI audio input, and microphone. If you have a microphone set, then that's awesome. Also awesome, we are in the game right now, as you can see. So let's quickly log in. As you can see, the screen is a little bit shrink there, but that's not a problem. Let's see if we can actually play a game, and the HDPVR2 actually picks that up, and actually picks up the in-game sounds. So let's test that. So I hope I do not fail on actually logging in here, because that would be a shame, and it would take a lot of time. So here I'm logging in, so it should be done in a few minutes. Excuse me for the internet connection here. It's pretty slow, but anyways, it's loading lobby, so that should be good. That should be good. We are at go so far, so it should be pretty awesome right now. We're going to be playing some Ghost Recon. I'm actually gonna make a video on this afterwards, a gameplay testing out the quality of the game itself. So I hope you enjoy that as well if you enjoy watching Ghost Recon, and I'll be posting more PC gameplays. So as you can see here, you can actually hear the in-game sounds. Actually, the HD PVR2 picks up the in-game sounds, but you cannot hear it. So right now it's kind of like playing with no sounds, but in the video afterwards you will be able to hear it. Now I've heard people say with a new software called Realtek or something like that for the PC, you can actually split the sounds between the HD PVR2 and the and your gaming mic or something like that, which is something that's pretty cool, and I've never gotten to try here because I've been pretty busy. But anyways, we found a match which is absolutely awesome, and we can actually finally start playing a game. I'm just gonna mess up with the video. As you can see, my highest here is 1366 by 768, but actually in the video it'll be much smaller than that. Just waiting here for the game to load, and once we're in there I'll show you how actually the game can. What's up guys, yet again welcome to my second part of this tutorial, which is on the same video, and my internet connection here is bad, but anyways, that isn't a problem, as we're just testing out if the sound works as for now. And sadly I can't type in anything. Oh, I actually can, which is pretty epic there. But anyways, we're going to be testing out the sound and the quality of the game when you're recording using the HD PVR2. So far when I've recorded, it's pretty good quality, I have to say. This is why I think this is one of the best capture cards there is in the world, rather than having an Elgato or something like that. This is why I prefer the HD PVR2. Now I know people have been complaining, saying this doesn't actually work, saying that the HD PVR2 doesn't actually work. Guys, you have to follow these instructions very carefully, because if you mess it up, it's not going to work very well. Now I hope you haven't messed up with your graphics or anything on your computer, because that would be a major role in that as well. But anyways, here we're getting ready to start a game after like a long time. It's been a while here. So here, right here, you can see I'm actually playing the game, and you can actually hear the game sounds. But the thing is, my oh, it's about to start again. Oh well. The thing is, my graphics card isn't that great on my PC, so it's a bit laggy, just a bit. And you can actually hear the in-game sounds, which is something that's pretty epic. We're not aiming to get like kills or something like that. I'm just testing the sound, so once I die or something like that, that's when you actually get something. That's when we know that this actually is working for you guys. So please let me know in the comment section below if this isn't working. Oh, and it just closed there because my battery is low, which is happens sometimes. So make sure you have your charger on when you're recording. Okay, let's see if I can take that guy out. Damn, I should have taken a sniper here, but let's see if we can sprint to the other side without getting shot here. Damn it. Anyways, that was it for today, folks. This has been Halo Reach Pro 97 here. I've finally made a video on this. I'll be posting a gameplay, if you like, on this game, so I won't be playing any more of this, just to show you the difference between the two screens when you actually play and in the normal screen. I'll just have to pause this for a little while here, because I'm done for the while here. If you press the Windows button, you can see it's actually full screen again, so the resolution has actually changed, and as you can see, it's actually a much wider screen, which is what we wanted in our game. But unfortunately, because we are recording at 1280 times 720, it kind of shrinked a little bit, which is a bit of a shame. But thank you guys for watching my latest video here on my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't think I'll be making any more tutorials, since this has been extremely difficult for me to make. But anyways, it's been a lot of fun making this tutorial for you guys. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like. It really means a lot, and if it helps you, please do as well. It would be absolutely awesome. So that was it for today, folks. Until then, my friend out.